this is where we're beginning, because Sue and I have presented this bag together before, and it's long been one of my favorites in the collection as well, because Bitsy bags everywhere, designer high-end, wherever you go, are super trending. But there's something about the way Dooney does a Bitsy satchel, which is basically a pint-sized version of the Big Mama Bear. This is top rated. The Easy Pay on your screen expires at midnight. So awesome. Sue's gonna take you through colors. She's glorious.
She's, you know what? Pebble leather, which is, if you know Dooney and Bourke, you know our Pebble leather. And by the way, 40 years this year that we're celebrating with Dooney and Bourke.
Really?
Isn't that amazing?
Congrats.
Thanks. So great colors as you spoke to. And you know what's so nice is that we did our Pebble leather and then we trimmed it with that gorgeous Sierra leather. So you're gonna have that on all of your color choices. Beautiful hardware. And the colors are amazing. So
you ready?
Yes. In front of me I have the jeans, and I just wanted to double check
like
and make
blue
sure.
Jeans?
Like blue jeans.
Love it.
You have forest. Is that so cute? I mean, it could be ivy, forest, just the deepest, just think of woods, the beautiful greens.
It even has Bitsy feet.
I know.
Oh.
And a Bitsy logo.
Just don't, I mean, just start thinking hard about who you need to buy a gift for, because this is one of those, if you can't even right now think of anyone that needs this, I just want to buy it because it's so cute. Down here.
That is our chocolate, which is a nice rich brown. Next to that is our dark gray, and I love our grays. Have been so popular, and we're doing them in all collections throughout. Next to that is our cranberry, and then we have caramel, or do you say caramel?
You know.
You never know.
Depending on the day.
And
Love
if you're eating
salted
it,
caramel.
ooh,
I
that's
think
like
I
the
do say
hottest thing.
caramel as I'm.
Now you said it.
I'm working it through,
Yep.
and I think I'm more of a caramel than a caramel.
So great color, which is probably the most tonal of all the color choices that you're seeing here. And you mentioned too, it's great because you have both the options of handle as well as a nice long crossbody, and that can adjust as long or as short as you need it to.
You even have the double zips though, like on the real Big Mama Bear. But this one is just pint size, but not so Bitsy that it's not large enough for like a full-size wallet.
I think, yeah, if a full-size, a credit card wallet, you know, all of that's definitely going to fit in there, no problem. You have a great big zip pocket for security.
Wait, like
oh yeah,
the cell phone wallet that we're not going to present, but you have to ask about it because it's so awesome, fits in there.
Perfect. Nice little slip pocket. And then on the opposite side, we did a larger slip. So that's gonna fit that larger smartphone, no problem. Gussets, so nothing's gonna come out of the bag. But I love that you can see everything inside the bag. And of course, that's a nice long keeper for your keys. But the bag itself is, you know, it's slender, it lays against the body, but when you look at what you can put inside of it, it's kind of like that, you know, you're amazed at when you open it, what's coming out.
Last call.
Where?
Chocolate.
Ooh.
Gray.
Wow.
Cranberry.
Youch.
Again, Valentine's Day. You know, it's funny because the silhouette of this bag is such a very tony, very posh, very genteel, classic satchel. But because it's been Bitsy-fied, which is a very trendy thing in designer handbags right now, I can't decide if this is classic or trendy, but either way, it's just awesome.
And you know, our Pebble leathers are so easy to take care of. So you don't have to worry about if you get anything on that, just a little damp cloth will take that off. Hardware, I don't know if I mentioned, is that lighter gold tone, which is beautiful. So it does go back with your golds and silvers.
Yes.
And you have the option at the top, or you can see right there on the model that on the side we put the zippers. So that's something that you can do to the side, or you can meet in the center. I always meet them in the center.
So do I.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't know. It just
feels
feels
the way we are.
More posh.
You kind of just think, you know what? I just like when I open the bag to open it down both sides, and it just kind of opens wide. You can see everything inside of it.
Cranberry's gone. Chocolate's gone. Gray's gone. Last call on the caramel, or as my producer just said, I don't know, is it caramel or caramel? Whatever. And also, like this, I just think, given the size, would be the cutest My First Dooney.
Oh, yes.
You know, like My First Pony, My First Barbie, My First Dooney. And yet it's so class act looking that it's good for the big girls and the little girls. And look at the price on your screen. So this is the story of the whole show. Everything in these 2 hours is on Easy Pay. No retailer does that. We love Dooney, but they want their money all up front at regular retail. We don't roll like that here. This is a top rated bag. 4 colors now sold out. What remains? Caramel is now sold out. Okay. And then there were 2.
Jeans and forest. And think forest is just a beautiful, rich ivy.
Like that hunter story?
Yes, so beautiful. And then the jeans is very denim friendly. So a great blue to wear again back with all
And
those
this is
denims.
all leather, right?
All leather.
Just in case someone's
trim,
looking.
both the trim and then you have the pebbled leather body. Love the bottom too with the feet so that stands up. And that's completely empty so it has a nice stable base when you set it down.
I just also love the size, by the way. I always forget to do this, so remind me if you need it.
Okay.
9¼ inches wide, 3½ high, 7 deep. These little leather double-rolled straps are 25. No, that's a lie, are 3 inches high because they're handles. And then the adjustable strap can be adjusted up to 27 inches. Even the inside has leather trim on the pockets. I just love the size here because I also think in the evening, when you go out to dinner, sometimes it's awkward to take like that big crazy hobo.
Right.
And like, where do you put it? This is tabletop. Like this can do fine dressing evening, or this can do trendy fun run around weekend. This can do youthful or posh. It's just perfect. And that's all I have to say about it.
Okay.
What are the colors that we see again, lastly, on the screen?
We see both the forest and the jeans.
Forest and the jeans, like blue jeans. So $35 and change on Easy Pay, super top rated, the pebbled leather Bitsy bag, one of my all-time faves that you guys do. I love our show.
I do too.
It's really good.
There is so much fun with, well, I'm not saying.
What?
I was gonna say with the,
You were gonna reveal?
yes, but I won't.
Okay. Hey now. Now, what's the deal with the Bitsy bag? And now this is the zip zip satchel. Is this the large?